video, I want to talk about like the best Forex PAM system. And actually, this video is more like a vlog update because I want to kind of update you guys about how Fire Boss V2 is going, and some of the challenges it's been through, how we got over it. Okay, so I'm not sure how many of you actually watch anime. Anyone watch anime, Japanese anime? There's one anime that I highly recommend is Food Wars because I mean it's funny, it's inspirational. If you love food and at the same time, like overcoming challenges, well, it's totally it. I just watched an episode in Food Wars, the anime. And if you're wondering about the EA, yes, I'm going to get to that in a moment. So I want to tell you a little bit of the story, okay? So in this anime that I was watching is Food Wars. It's a new anime. It's on Netflix. There are 2 seasons on Netflix right now. So there was a recent episode about how the lead character was able to defeat a guy who's like a copycat. So why it was that episode like very moving to me was because there was this copycat chef in the series. I mean, this is all about people trying to compete to become a really good chef. That's what the series is about. So there was this guy. He just copies everyone's recipe and just makes it one step better. So he had to go into a showdown with the main character, or should I say, the main character had to go into a showdown with this guy. And what happened was that, the main character in the end he prevailed because of his experience. So no doubt this other guy he copied everything. He was able to predict everything the main character would try to do, but it wasn't enough. The main character's experience prevailed. So let me just turn the screen over to the computer right now, and I know my screen's kind of dusty. Everyone tells me about it, but I think it gives me like a nice matte finish. So let me just turn up the brightness and then you guys can see. What I've done here is actually like a 1 month result. I have the two accounts which I run. One is the FXTM account and one is the FX Primus account. So first of all, I'm going to show you the FXTM account. Um, this is, yeah, actually why am I on this page? I want to show you this because I want to show you that mistakes happen or challenges happen, should I say. Okay, so no doubt, okay, no doubt the FX Primus account, sorry, the FXTM account is killing it. Like in the last 30 days alone, okay, in the last 30 days alone, this account has actually made, you know, net profit of 1,664 on a capital of, at the time I think it was like 10-ish. Okay, so um, it's a very decent net profit. But then again, what I want you to notice is this one here, this area. This is the reason why this I mean like this is the reason why that happened. There was like a bad basket of trades. The uh, the stop loss protection was being hit. So, well, we all know that Euro Aussie actually came up, and actually, if you look at it, it would have made it. In fact, it would have made a lot of money. So you could actually say, plus 1,300 more to this account, which would be fantastic. But then again, that actually makes me want to, like just kind of ask myself, what else extra can I do with this system? Okay, like, I thought I came up to a very, very good system, and it's the best system ever created. And as a matter of fact, the reason why I created this system is because, like, I've just been like so sick and tired with all these stupid scammy PAMs out there, with people on Zoo Trade and all kinds of, and on various brokers who don't even trade live accounts sometimes on Zulu Trade, for instance. They're just like running all these demo accounts and getting people to follow their trades. And I mean, where's the accountability, right? And then I heard about from a friend that I mean, a good friend of mine. He actually was. I just want to step out the garden. Just, so a friend of mine, he actually had a bad experience with PAM because he was signed up to someone who actually wasn't really trading for real. Someone who actually, you know, um, was basically trading off a cents account. And what happened was that he got, my friend actually thought that the performance was good, and he brought a couple of people on board. And what happened with that is that, um, I don't know, the person asked him to sign power of attorney and got all the people referred to sign power of attorney, and eventually so-called professional trader um, basically reopened sense accounts in their name and wired all the funds out. Okay, so that's something that I don't do here. Something that I don't do in my system is that I do not ask for any power of attorneys or whatsoever. So your money is your money. Your money is in your account, and you can only withdraw from your account as and when you want. Okay, you can do any transactions from your account as and when you want, depending on the broker that you sign up with. Like for example, like FXTM is like a copy trade, so your positions are adjusted automatically. Whereas FX Primus is a little bit different. You know, there's like you need to give some early notice, otherwise it's going to be an early reversion fee and all that. But it's still in the privacy of your own account backend. It's different from is different from whatever BS out there. Back when I was in Singapore, I heard of this a lot of BS like that, and strangely enough, now in Thailand, and someone signed up with someone, a money manager who lives in Thailand, who signed power of attorneys and basically collaborated with FBS broker to just defraud a whole bunch of investors for about 400,000 USD. That's just plain disgusting. So, um, like how like I don't see what the sense of doing that is. I personally feel that anyone who has to so-called defraud people under the guises of like a PAMM system is someone who just has no confidence or belief in their personal ability to trade and deliver profit. Okay, so what I want to do to you is show you um, what we have over here. By the way, yesterday was a really good day. I'm just going to show you some of yesterday's trades alone. Okay, so as you can see, it's a nice amount of take profits. All these were yesterday. I'm just going to scroll it. This on a smaller account, which is the FXTM account. So a lot of transactions over the last 1-2 days was really solid week. I think the day on Monday was like 2.46% or something. Um, and then over here, also solid, just a solid day. So I'm just gonna. This is just for today. Okay, just for today. Already close profit of 336, and this is just like the morning. All right, it's just 10. It's like 10 in the morning, and it's already that much profit. And today we're set up for a lot. I want to show you the today's profit um, over here on the other account. So you can see, let's set it to today, and then it's gonna click OK. Okay, so there are some things that need fixing. Okay, some things need fixing, like I said. Um, and I mean, that's my challenge. Okay, I have the same settings running. I think I need to tweak a little bit. The server time is the same across both brokers, but unfortunately, the FX Primus account did not get this set of trades, which I wonder why. So I gotta tweak and find out until we can get a very similar, if not better, performance. Because the whole point of me weighing more on the scalping component in FX Primus account is so that I can kind of even out the difference in the earning power between both accounts. So this is how the FXTM account did. Unfortunately, the first week of July, it was there's a stupid, drawdown protection cut, and it was actually like down 7% at this bit right here. I mean, it had to forego 7%, and then again, it took the rest of the week. We recovered up to here by our Friday, and as of Monday, this is how far it went. Okay, and then now I'm gonna show you the other account. This is FX, the FX Primus one. It has basically it's basically been going, just up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Of course, there were some deposits along the way, so just don't be influenced by this. Okay, just look at the stats. Okay, the gross profit is about 5,000. Gross loss is only about 20%, yeah, it's a bit more than 20% of that. And then with a nice 70 or so efficiency of this, okay, we retain about that much. Expected payout is really high. Profit factor is really solid over here, 4.34. In this other account, unfortunately, due to this incident, the profit factor was affected, but still, it's pretty decent at 1.92. Um, Again, the gross loss is a bit high due to this one. This one alone, there was a gross loss of about 900. So, it's a shame. I mean, this could be cut by half, and on top of that, added 900 over to here, and then plus a few more hundred, and that probably more. But I mean, let's not cry over spilled milk. Um, More importantly, um, like I've worked on it. And I've more upgrades in the making. Now let's go by a chart by chart basis to just show you in this 1 month period how the various pairs have performed. Okay. So in this 1 month period, the Euro USD buy has actually yielded any profit yet. Euro USD sells. Hang on, this is yesterday. No. Okay, I'm gonna set it. Today is the 10th, so I'm gonna set it from the 10th. Let's adjust that. I made a mistake in the last video. Okay. So, in the last 1 month, Euro USD has yielded a profit of 53.9 USD. For the sales, it's 9.9, not much. Euro Aussie, okay, here's the big one. Remember that there are two accounts. This is the FX Primus one, and the other one is the FXTM. FX Primus didn't have the account size bigger, and because the deposits coming in, the safety cutoff was avoided just nicely, and this one is yielded a profit of 488.2 for the buy, and for the sell it's yielded a profit of 269.3. Very solid. I think this is a top performer if I'm not wrong. USD JPY also did very good. The buy has yielded 259 USD, and the sell has yielded 406 USD. So quite close to the Euro Aussie. Now this is the Aussie USD. This is also performing quite well. In the last 1 month, it's made 186.6 for the buys, and for the sells, it's made 369.5. Also very good. Now let's look at New Zealand. New Zealand didn't perform so well. 39.7. So that means I will have to adjust the weightage, and even for the sell, it's only the yielded 169.3. So not so fantastic. Now let's go over to the Euro GBP. Euro GBP is yielded 137.2, and the Euro GBP for the sell. So this is also underperforming. These two are underperforming. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be finding other currency pair to kind of you know bolster up the performance, and maybe either I will put more weightage on the ones that work, scale the ones that work, and actually take these two out. If I cannot find anything that's better than these two, I will take these two out, just scale on the rest, because I think even if I scaled up on these ones, not much point, because all lot sizes being equal, I mean it's not delivering a good performance, and there's no point to actually increase this one, because the fact that it yielded less doesn't mean that it's actually safer. Okay, so now we're going to review the FXTM's account performance for the last 1 month. So I'm going to go to the history period, just adjust it accordingly, and here we go, the last 1 month. Now you can see over here the Euro USD is yielded 52.6. The sales yielded 120.5. So the Aussies did good, 136.8 for the buys, 591.9 for the sales. This is enormous, fantastic. Okay, this one, like I said, overall, although it lost, about 800-900 in one go, it also recovered back some. So it's down to minus 649. The sell still performed very well, 264.8. Okay, and then the New Zealand, this one did really good, also because it got into some positions early. I have to review why. It could be because of the different broker, the price feed or whatnot. I gotta fine tune as well as to why there's such a big discrepancy between this one and the other one. Okay, and the sell 143. The sell is nothing much to shout about, but the buy is really solid. Now we look over here at the USD JPY. I have 50.9. This is so. Okay, it's a little bit interesting, isn't it? Because like this pair performed well on the other one. So I just want to show you guys, if any of you are on this video who are actually in the different platforms, what. Okay, I mean it's really interesting because this was a good performer on the other one, but Over here it didn't. So I have to look at why, and I'm just going to investigate this um, from just go trade by trade, and at the same time with my developers as well, to find out what went wrong. And basically, if it is really, if it's really a broker issue on the price feed and the spread that causes certain trades to trigger and some not, then I would have to probably reorganize the weightage between some pairs and other pairs. So anyways, like I just want to update you that everything is going well, business as usual. And if you have any questions on uh, my Forex EA, which I think is really the best I've created, the best PAM system I've created and experienced. Okay, um, and then just basically head over to my page, theforexlab.net. That's the website, theforexlab.net, or you head over to facebook.com/forexlabofficial. Um, if you're ready to start up, you can just go over to my webpage and basically click the button for Forex managed, or it's like manage Forex account or something like that. Just click and sign up. If you have any questions, ask through the Facebook page. If my admin doesn't have an answer for you, request the admin that you want to speak to me about it. All right, that's all for now. Good trading.